चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. So give me 1 second. YouTube is coming up and then we'll start, okay? So why are we here today? Yeah, everybody answering from this group here only, okay? Why are we here? Huh?
Here because for function.
Pathshala, very good. And what else? To learn, very good. Next one, yes. Why are we here? Go ahead, anybody. To pray. But what's the most important reason we are here? Yeah, beta. Lakshan Mahaparva. Lakshan means 10 virtues of this soul. Soul has infinite virtues. Infinite means you can't count. Can you count the stars in the sky? No. Similarly, infinite virtues, out of which the 10 most important virtues that we celebrate, and that is called Das. Das means 10. Lakshan means virtues. But 10 virtues of the soul that we sing virtue about it. Kshama, Mardha, Varja, Satya, Sot, Sayam, Taptyaga, Kinchana, Brahmacharya means those are the 10 important days we pray the Lord, and we try to minimize all our vices and we try to purify ourselves, right? Having said that, today is a 6th day. It will 10th day will be there. And then after 2 days of 10th day, we do Kshamavani Parva. Kshamavani means we ask for forgiveness. We do puja and we ask for forgiveness. So that will be next Sunday. You all will be here too. Okay, all right. So today we are going to talk about Manstham because we have Manstham here. Where does the Manstham occur? Let me just bring the slide so that way you can see also the screen. Completely slow like me. So we are celebrating Samosaran and Manstham. Manstham is seen in Samosaran. What is Samosaran? Yes. My God, amazing. I'm so, what's your name? What's your name? Arham. Oh my God. His name is Arham and he knows everything. I think he should get the prize today, okay? All right. Arham will get the prize. Very good. Beautiful. So, Kiritbhai is doing great job, I think, I mean, yes, you're doing good job. Very nice. Great. Well, when we say Pinkesh, means the boss for Pinkesh is always included.
It's other way. It's other way. Pinkesh and his team.
Pinkesh and the boss. Okay, all right, chalo, aage badh. So, so this is Samosaran. Manstham is there in Samosaran. So what is that Manstham that we are going to talk about? Before we talk about, let's see where is our, what it shows in our temple here. So let's try to find it out. What happened to my sound here? 1 second, hold it. Volume bada hai? Sound is okay. Volume. Okay, 1 second. I'll make sure.
Yeah. Layer.
I just want to. Yeah. Last sing it, start singing. हमारी स्क्रीन का वही का बचा So as we sit in Samosaran, Tirthankar Bhagwan gives the discourses, and at that time we all listen to that and we purify ourselves. So over here, when the when the Samosaran is there, outside Samosaran on 4 directions, and we'll go through in lots of detail, 4 directions, 4 manstams are there. Manstam means ego dissolving monument. Ego dissolving monument, right? And once we enter, then we come to Samosaran, means we look at the Bhagwan. So when we look at Bhagwanji over here, then our ego goes down and we are very soft natured. And when we do any, even Namokar mantra recitation, we put it in our heart and do it. So that way we learn everything, we purify ourselves. So here, when we see in our own temple, it's like Samosaran. So now you are going to see next thing what happens. So If no ego is there, liberation is there. There is a sentence coming in the scripture that if there is no ego, then there is liberation. Man na ho to moksha yahan par hai. How come? How come it's like that? Srimad Rajchandra ji said that one. What he said? That kashai. Kashai means toxic. What are the four names of four kashais? Who can tell? Ah, yes. Perfect. Beautiful. Very nice. So all toxic emotions, four types of kashai are there, out of which every transmigratory soul, they have four kashai, right? Out of which in the hell, the anger is predominant. All four are there, but main is anger. In a human, the ego is most predominant. In a subhuman, means plant and animal, deceit is very important. And in a heaven, the greed is important. So in human, which is the most important kashai we have it? Greed, man. So if greed goes away, what it says over here, human can remove the ego, that means his ego, all the rest of the kashai can go away. And with that thing, one can obtain right faith, samyak darshan. Listen to that. Taking the ego out, one can obtain samyak darshan. And ultimately, he obtains nirvana, liberation. So this is the reason the ego is very important. And so we have ego dissolving monument over here. So what it is? So this ego is about 8 different types of egos are there. Ego about my parents' family is greatest of the great, or my maternal pedigree is very big and everything, or I have lots of money and I may have ego, or I'm a most beautiful person. World, most beautiful woman of world, and she will have an ego. I'm the greatest of the great lady. Physical strength, somebody have a huge strength and he can say, I have the ego about my strength. Knowledge, I may have knowledge, I may say, hey, I know everything, you guys don't know anything, and I may have ego about it. Supremacy, if the person is a prime minister or a president, he will say, I am the president of the country, I control everybody, and he may have ego. Or austerity, somebody can do lots of upvas. Somebody can do 1 upas, 5 upas, 10 upas, 16 upas, 30 upas, 45 upas. Then he can have a ego because I can do so many austerity. So these are the types of ego one can have it, right? Where is this ego chapter coming? Can somebody tell me? Where is this ego chapter comes? Yeah. For Kashai, that is important, but there are 25 faults of Samyak Darshan. Samyak Darshan has a 25 faults, and out of which 1 faults are doubts, etc. And if you don't know your teacher this year, they will be teaching you all those things. And then there are 8 types of ego are there. So when I have ego, I cannot have Samyak Darshan. So I need to remove my ego, right? Then there are 6 places of wrong worships and 3 types of stupidities. There are 25 faults for Samyak Darshan. So we should remove all those things to get the Samyak Darshan, out of which most important thing over here, we are talking ego, right? Okay. So these are the pictures of ego, the paternal pedigree, maternal pedigree, the beautiful or handsomeness, the knowledge, then money and the strength and austerity, or the sovereignty, means I am the president or prime minister or something like that. These are the types of ego we carry about. Now, this ego dissolving monument that we have it, there is a story coming. Does anybody know that story? Gautam Swami story? Yes, what is it? Listen to that. 1 second, hold it. Yeah. You can stand up and speak.
There was a Samsharan And in it there was no Gautam. That's why Lord Mahavir was not telling the
This,
Divyadhani.
yeah.
And then the
Gautam Swami comes.
Dev knows that there is no Gautam Gandhar. So he go to a place and go for search to a Gautam. He brought Pandit. He was very ego.
Okay, good.
But when he came to the Mansam, his all ego came down and he came in Diksha in the Samoshadan.
My God. Woo! The kid who has given this story, or Hum has given this story, I don't think that some of the people may not know about it. He gave perfect story. I'm so extremely proud of you, Hum. Really good. You know, this tells me best is yet to come for Jainism in North America. These kids are going to take the level to the nth level, Jainism. And when we give this temple facility, this will go on and on. Congratulations, beta. Very nice. Okay, so here Lord Mahavir obtained Keval Gyan. I'm going to repeat the same story. I mean, I think he probably saw all my bullets and that he spoke that way. For 66 days, there was no divine preaching. There was no Divya Dhvani coming out. No Omkar Dhvani coming out. Usually, as soon as Keval Gyan occurs, Divya Dhvani occurs. So it was not coming out. So Dharma Indra, he found out that there was no worthy soul to accept this divine sound, Divya Dhvani. So he thought what to do about it. So he started looking for a person who is a worthy soul. So he goes to Indrabhuti Gautam and he brings Indrabhuti Gautam in the saying that, you know, I have a question and Indrabhuti was not able to answer. So come down to my guru and he will give whatever. So Indrabhuti comes to the Samosaran and he passes through Manstham, which we have Manstham here. And that Manstham, when he passes, Gautam Swami has tremendous ego that, you know, I'm the best of best and I know everything. And then as soon as he passes through Manstham, his ego gets dissolved and he passes through Manstham, ego gets dissolved. He obtains right faith and 4 types of knowledge: Matignan, Sutagnan, Avadhignan, and Manaparyagnan. And he becomes the first disciple of Mahavir Swami, and then Mahavir Swami starts giving the Deshna. So this Samosaran, Manstham is in Samosaran. So without knowing Samosaran, Manstham knowing is not important. So we have to know the Samosaran first. So what's the composition of Samosaran? Let's start talking that way. Those who were present in 2008, how many people were present in the 2014 Pratishtha? How many? My God, quite a few people were not present. Okay, now we are going to pass through the journey and you will know what it was, how Samosaran was created and everything. We also made the Samosaran over here. We also had the Divya Dhvani over here. And it was amazing atmosphere that was created that particular day. Anyway, so what happens, Samosaran? We'll see Samosaran. So what happens in Samosaran that we saw, this is the Samosaran in Ghatkopar, that it is a replica is made, it's a perfect replica is made. Samosaran is there on 4 sides, 4 Mansthams are there. So that's what we saw it. Now, see Samosaran, what happens in Samosaran? After Tirthankar Bhagwan obtains omniscience knowledge, then he just delivers the sermons, he delivers the discourses in the form of Divyadvani, and Indra Maharaja means a heavenly soul, they create this Samosaran, and so Tirthankar Bhagwan is sitting in Samosaran. So this is what happens, that Divyadvani will be over here, and now Bhagwan will be given Divyadvani. So now, what happens? Just after obtaining omniscience knowledge, Tirthankar Bhagwan is about 30,000 feet from the floor, from the ground, 30,000 feet above. Can you imagine? You know, have you gone in the plane, everybody? How high the plane goes? 33,000 feet. So Bhagwan goes on that much height, and he'll be sitting there. And under his seat, the Samosan is created by heavenly angels. So this is what, so you can imagine the magnanimity of this Samosan, how large and huge things will be, how tall it will be when you see 30,000 feet above the ground. Now, Saudar advises his treasurer Kuber, when the omniscience knowledge occurs, then Saudar Indra has a treasurer. Who is your treasurer here? Okay, Deepak Bhai treasurer. So he's holding the bag. Similarly, he's the Kuber for this Samosaran. And then Saudar Indra asked him that, hey, you create this Samosaran. So, no, not Deepak, Kuber creates Samosaran within his with his divine powers. So now, the shape of the Samosaran is round, 30,000 feet high, Tirthankar Bhagwan, and round. Can you imagine that round circle, how big that circle could be? Over here, we are also seeing the replica of Samosaran that you guys have created. And I'm so proud that you guys did all these fantastic things. Very nice things we have done. It's beautiful, beautiful. This is called learning as well as artwork, both combined together, and that's beautiful, very nice. So that Samosaran is there. Now, anatomy of Samosaran. What is the anatomy? What's the structure of Samosaran? That we should understand first. So there are 8 different lands are there. There are 8 different circles are there. And one passes through 8 circles, and then they come, and then they start climbing the stairs. What happens? The first land is a land of palace with the Jain idols. Palaces are there. Lots of palaces are there in the first circle. Second parcel is land of trenches. Lots of trenches are there in that one. Third land is a creeper plants. Those plants are there. Beautiful plants are there. Fourth is a land of gardens. Fifth is a land of flags. Sixth is a land of wish-fulfilling tree, means kalpa vruksh trees. Seventh is a land of palaces. The 7 places are extremely magnificent places. Beautiful dances are going on. Fantastic music is playing and everything. When we all go there, how many times we went there? Do you know? How many times did we go there? Yeah. Infinite times. My God, that's very good. Infinite time we have gone to Samosa. But what happens? The 7 circles, we come up to the 7th and we get mesmerized. We get so excited. Wow, my God, I'm in Alaska, I'm seeing this thing and that thing. I'm in the Canadian Rockies and seeing this and that, everything, or Grand Canyon. You get impressed about it. So you forgot to go to the 8th land, which is most important, which is called an area with the 12 sections of audience. It's called Sri Mandap. Sri Mandap. That's an area that there are 12 divisions are there. And some of the living beings are sitting there. Who are they sitting? We'll talk about it. So there are 5,000 Dhanush height, means 20,000 on 4 sides, that 20,000 steps are there. Can you climb 20,000 steps? You'll get tired. But if you're escalator, then you can go up right now, right? So you 20,000 steps are there, but if you are there, you can quickly ascend because it's like an escalator. So you can go past 20,000 steps. They're golden steps. They're not ordinary steps, golden steps. And they are present in all four directions. One does not have to climb these steps, but in a short time, one can automatically reach Samosaram. With these 8 lands that we are talking, that's what one can reach there. Then comes the Manstham. This is the Manstham we are talking about. After climbing these steps, one comes to an entry place where there are 4 Mansthams in 4 directions. They are ego-dissolving monument. When I go there, my ego gets dissolved. Some kid has asked very important question. I heard the kid asking question. Everybody coming to temple, they never do namaskar to the Manstham. A little kid is asking temple that this important question. Their Bhagwans are there. Their Pratisthit Bhagwans are there, just like this Bhagwan. And we just come into temple just like that. We have to do the namaskar to the Bhagwan's murti there, because when we are coming to the temple, we want to dissolve our ego. We don't come here, I am the greatest of the great, I have lots of money, I have lots of knowledge, I have lots of austerity. No, nothing like that. I come with a modesty. I come with a no ego, modesty. That's why tomorrow onwards, everybody should make sure you do the darshan first to Manstham. Time permitting, you have to take it 3 times circle also. If you don't know the stuti, you can just count Namoka mantra and go all 4 sides with 3 times circles, 3 times moving around. So, in the bottom as well as at the top of these idols of omniscient lords in 4 directions, heavenly angels end up creating this Manstham. All 4 sides, 4 Bhagwan down, 4 Bhagwan on the top, and heavenly angels, they create this Pratimaji, and all these things are created by heavenly angels. So we have Manstham here, right? So we have created Manstham here. We have created the replica here. So when we go to Samosaran next time, we all will go together and we'll see that Manstham there, right? Over here, some of the dimensions of Mansthams are given, and some of the distances are given and everything, and how those steps are there. When we go down, we'll be able to see all these things. So these are the things, when we go down, make sure that we understand that part. Now, height of the Manstham. How much will be the height of the Manstham? Depends on the height of the Bhagwan. Rishabdev Bhagwan had a 500 dhanus. Just say 500 feet, for example. So 500 feet, so 500 times 12, that's a height of the Manstham for Rishabdev Bhagwan. Mahavi Swami Bhagwan had a 7 feet height. So 7 times 12, that is the height of the Manstham, right? So that's what the Manstham height is there. So 8th area is called, there's an audience, for the audience to sit down. They are called Sri Mandap. Sri Mandap. This is the main part of Samosaran. In center sits the Tirthankar Bhagwan. In Sri Mandap, it divided into 12 different divisions, 12 different zones are there. So it's like circle is there. In the center, Bhagwan will be sitting over here. There are 12 pi are there. Just pizza, we had 12 pies, right? You can make it 12 pies, large pizza. Similarly, here, you can make it 12 sections, and 12 different types of living being will be sitting down there to listen to the discourses. What are these 12 different types? Well, this is in Hindi. Those who don't understand English, for them, we kept it in Hindi, but we don't worry about them. If they don't know, they don't know, right? So let's go to our part. So first section, Gandhar Bhagwan, Acharya Bhagwan, and Muniraj, they sit down in the, out of 12 sections, first section, Gandhar. Who is Gandhar Bhagwan? Who is called Gandhar Bhagwan? This. I think this kid should be here rather than me. You know, he knows so many things. Whoa, perfect. Your parents and your teachers, congratulations to them. Very good, very nice. Very nice. You make my day. You make me so happy, so happy. So, Gandhar Bhagwan is a Muniraj, but then he is listening to the Bhagwan's discourses and he creates 12 original canons. Huge scripture is created. So he's sitting in the first section. In the second section, imperial celestial being. Who are the imperial celestial being? Means Kalpavasi Deviya. Kalpavasi Deviya will be sitting there. So they are their second. Third one is Sravika and Arika. Who is called Arika? Do you know Arika Mata? Who is Arika Mata? Yeah. She is a? No, she is not Devi. She is the woman part of Muniraj. Muniraj is without clothes. Arika Mata will have a clothes, but she has taken celibacy and she is living life just like the Muniraj, except that she has a clothes on. Otherwise, everything she does like Muniraj, right? So Arika Mata is there, Sravika is there, means women are sitting there. Fourth one, celestial heavenly fairies are there, and they are the Jyotis Deviya. They are sitting there. Fifth one is wandering heavenly fairies, means Vyantar Deviya is there. Thereafter, mansion dwelling fairies are there, means Bhavanvasi Deviya are there. Then celestial angels in seventh one means Jyotis Dev, wandering angels, that is a wandering is what? Bhavanvasi is I just said that. Wandering, Vyantar Dev. Wow, Gosalia, you are getting old. Mansion dwelling is a Bhavanvasi Dev. Then imperial angels are there. They are the one also there. Then universal monarch and humans, male. Universal monarch Chakravarti is there and male members are sitting. And last one, lion, etc. animals and birds are sitting. Did you see something missing here? Who is missing here? You know, hold it now. You know everything. Now I have to ask somebody else. Those who don't know, they have to answer. Ha, beta, bol. Which one? Hellish soul are missing. Remember, in all these 12 sections, we saw heavenly soul, we saw human being, we saw the subhumans, but we are not seeing hellish soul. So they are very unfortunate. They cannot hear the discourses of Bhagwan. So this is kind of sad thing. So I don't want to go there. I will make sure I want to go to Samosaran. So I'll be in the other realms of existence. So now there are, after this 12 divisions are there, there's 3 huge steps are there. First step is 8 auspicious things and wheel of religion. Did you see 8 auspicious things in this temple somewhere? Do we have it somewhere? Do we have it somewhere in this temple? 8 Ashtamangal. Do we have it outside? Well, nobody knows. It's a teacher. Over here we have it. Ashtamangal. Ashtamangal. Daja, Chari, Jari, I think it should be outside. If not, we will put it on. Okay? Ashtamangal Dravya and Dharma Chakra. Dharma Chakra means, beta. Question? Oh, okay. Dharma Chakra means when Bhagwan is going from place to other place, there is a Dharma Chakra, a wheel of religion going in front. So that's called Dharma Chakra. Then second place, there is a flags and 9 types of treasure. The 9 types of treasures are there, precious stones are there, and all those things. And the third section, Tirthankar seat having throne in the middle. Do we see throne in this temple? Do we have throne on the Bhagwan here in the temple? Do we have it? Which one? Where is it? No, not behind. Behind is something else. But where is the throne? Chalo, let me make it easier. Where is the Kamal Sinhasan here? Where is it? Bhagwan is sitting on Kamal Sinhasan. So over here on the third place, Bhagwan will be sitting on a Kamal Sinhasan, which we have it. You should just look at it afterwards. That there is a Kamal Sinhasan is over here. It's a lotus type of a throne is there. So Bhagwan will be sitting on it. So then over here, this is yes. Up loudly. Yes. In a real Bhagwan will be floating. He will not be touching the ground. But here he'll be few inches above the ground. But here we have Bhagwan on the Kamal Sinhasan. You cannot make it float. This girl is reasoning too. I mean, it's just amazing. Very nice. I'm so proud. I'm so happy, so happy. Very good. Then behind the Tirthankar Bhagwan sits, there is a Ashok tree. Do we see Ashok tree here? Do we have Ashok tree here? No, we don't have it. Okay. All right. Now, 5 inches above your question is given. 5 inches above the lotus throne, few inches above the lotus throne, Tirthankar Bhagwan sits suspended in the space. We can't suspend the Tirthankar Bhagwan, so he is sitting on the throne, but in actuality, he will not be touching the throne. Right? Are you with me, everybody? Yes. Okay. So this is the way it is. The first section is there, second section is there, then this lotus throne is there, and Bhagwan is above the throne, and there is a Ashok tree, there's a Ashok Vruksha. Can you tell me what is, no talking, yeah, because kids are distracted. So Ashok Vruksha, what is Ashok Vruksha? What does Ashok Vruksha do? Shok. Shok means misery. Means none. When Bhagwan is there, around Bhagwan for 100 yojan, means about 100 miles of radius, there is no misery of any kind at all. And this Ashok Vruksha suggests that one. So these are the things that we'll be seeing, and now we'll be talking all this thing, all these pictures are there. We'll go one at a time, you know. So what is this round thing we see over here? Can somebody tell me this round thing? Yes. Huh? No, what's the name of that circle? Chakra. Which chakra? No. This guy. No, we are saying this chakra. This is a circle over here. See this circle over here? Behind Bhagwan's head. We also have it here also. Yeah, but bro. No, okay. No. Next one. Who else is trying? Bhamandal. Have you heard the word Bhamandal before? So you should have known.
Thing you see behind the Bhagwan.
So do we have Bhamandal here? Yeah. So it's a halo around the Bhagwan. That's called Bhamandal, right? Pinkeshbhai, if it is 5-10 minutes more, you don't mind, right? Right? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We have lots of things to. नीचे भी जाएंगे 15 minutes late खाएंगे तो don't worry, there is no problem. You know, everybody can remain 15 minutes extra. So this is so there are Ashtapratihārya, there are 8 excellencies are there in around the Bhagwan. How many? 8 excellencies. Ashtapratihārya. Now, I'm going to count over here. Number 1 is Ashok tree. Then Yeah, then second is these three chhatras are there. Number 2, the sprinkling of the flower. Number 3, the chamar. This number 4. Dev Dundubi means musical instruments. Number 5. Then throne over here is number 6. Bhamandal is number 7. I'm missing one, 8th one. What's the 8th one? Wow. What did she say? Did you hear everybody? What's the 8th one? Om Dhvani. You see over here this Om Dhvani? That's Omkar Dhvani. That's the 8th Pratiharya. So these are the 8 Pratiharyas around the Bhagwan. They are there. Just like Bhagwan has no interest in that. But just like if president is moving by right now, if your prime minister is passing here, how will you know he's some important person? Because there are 3-4 cars are in front, 3-4 cars in behind, police cars and they're in front, police car. So whole entourage is there. And that way we know he's an important personality. Similarly, over here, Tirthankar Bhagwan has all these 8 auspicious emblems are there. He has no part of it. He is unaffected about those things. So those are the things we'll be seeing one at a time. So this is a Gandhakuti now. So this is the way whole Samosaran looks. 4 sides. This is a Manstam over here, another Manstam here, another Manstam over here, and one more is hiding on the back. And then there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different divisions are there. And there are lots of different descriptions are there. This is what at least we should understand right now. Now, Bhagwan's body is pure like a crystal, Param Avdarik Sharir. Bhagwan's body is like a crystal. It's pure, absolutely pure. That's what we see. Next one we see, Bhagwan has a presence of halo around. That is called what? What is it called? And what's the importance of Bhamandal? You know it. Can you imagine this girl answering the answers without looking at the screen? 7 lives one can see in front of Bhamandal if one wants to go there. Past 3 lives, future 3 lives, and present lives. 7 lives. Amazing, beautiful. Congratulations. Now, there are 3 canopy, chhatra over Bhagwan. What does those 3 canopy suggest? Do we have it here? Oh, wow, very good. What does it mean? What does it mean? They are Triloknath or Samyak Darshan, Samyak Gnan, Samyak Charitra, or we can say he is the best in lower world, middle world, and upper world. Now, there is a chamar, means heavenly angels waving 64 auspicious chamar around Bhagwan. Just remember, when we are taking Bhagwan out and putting in the Sinhasan, we go with the chamar and we just move the chamar around. Same thing, 64 chamars are there and they will be going around Bhagwan. Then there is 2 other things are there. A flower, sprinkling of flower going on, and also there is a Dundubi, means musical instruments are playing there. And then this is Divyatwani, means an auspicious sound coming out from Bhagwan. Not auspicious, it's called Divyatwani, divine sound. And if you remember Pratishtha time, I remember clearly, absolutely, because I was controlling all those things. That's why I know it very well. So Divyatwani was there. And people will be asking questions, and on the Gurudev's name, the audio will come out in the form of Divyatwani. That's the one we had done in our pandal over here. So, what are the excellencies of Samosaran? In 8th area, Sri Mandap, where 12 sections are there, then people with the mildest nature. Number 1. Second thing, those who are going to obtain Samyak Darshan, they will go there. Third thing, those who have capability of liberation, means Bhavya Jeev, they will be going there. Before that, up to seventh sections, thereafter there's a bright light that one cannot pass through unless you have these qualities, then you go there. Otherwise, we all went to Samosaran, but we went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and came back, right? Second one, living being unable to obtain liberation means abhavyachi, and other living being who don't have milder passions, they get engrossed in the first 7 lands and they are unable to enter Sri Mandap. That's the 8th area. Further from the 7th area, there are bright lights that ordinary living being is unable to see beyond. So we went there, but we were not able to go beyond. So we were not able to understand all this Divyatwani, etc. With aura of Tirthankar Bhagwan, one has no suffering, no disease, no hunger, no thirst, no death. This one happens in Samosaran. Then in Samosaran, no one has any animosities. The cow and lion, they will sit down together. They will not be fighting. They will have, they don't have any fear. Then there is no fearlessness. They are just having modesty and friendship. And I think I see this picture over here. Do we see the cow and lion picture here? Where is it? So what does it mean? It means non-violence. It says friendship. It's just non-violence, right? Cow and lion. Can you imagine both together? Yes, because when Bhagwan is there, they have no fearness, right? Then creation of Samosaran for each Tirthankar is same. But due to the height of the given Tirthankar, the area is decided. For example, Rishabdev Bhagwan was 500 Tanus height. That means his Samosaran was 12 yojan, means 96-mile radius. Can you imagine 96-mile radius? It's huge. Mahaviswami's height was 7 haths, so Samosaran was 1 yojan, means 8-mile diameter, right? So now we are going to see Samosaran complex with Manstam. This is a temple complex in Songad, and there is a huge, beautiful 63 feet height Manstamb is there. And now in January 19 to 26, there's going to be Bahubali Pratishtha. It's going to be unique Pratishtha. You should, if everybody can afford time-wise, you must attend. It is once in a lifetime Pratishtha will be occurring. It will be, the magnanimity is a 50-feet dome. The dome is there, 50-feet dome. You can imagine how huge. And then on top, 41 feet tall of the granite, one single stone granite Pratimaji of the Bahubaliji is there. We have Bahubaliji over here, same Pratimaji, but 41 feet. So it would be 91 feet from the ground that Pratishtha will be there. And in the dome, there's lots of laser shows and all kind of things. Amazing, amazing, beautiful things are there. So those who can afford, they must visit. If you need more information, at lunchtime I'm available. I'll give you information how to register and everything. As an NRI, they will do special treatment for you. About 20 to 30,000 people are expected. Beautiful weather will be there, and you will have a 10-feet snow over here. So it's better to get out, and so it's going to be good. So when I'm talking all these things, let's see. Today is what? Daslakshan Mahaparva going on. You know, in Daslakshan Mahaparva, there is one more slide, I think, over here. Let me finish. Okay. So this is the last slide over here for me. So Daslakshan Mahaparva, you know what happens? We have piousness. And there are 6 essential duty of the householder one has to perform. Can somebody tell me all the 6 essential duties of the householder? Any adult can say. 6 essential duties. हाँ बोलो बहन जी. Dev Puja. Did we do Dev Puja today? Did we do Guru Puja also? When we do Dev means Guru is already included there. Then do we do the Shastra Swadhyay also? When we are talking, we are explaining, we also do Shastra Swadhyay. So 3 auspicious things we already did. What are the remaining 3? 3 say? Sanyam. We did the Sanyam Puja today. Sanyam we did. 4 we did. And then 5th. Tap. Lots of people are doing fasting or eating once a day or twice a day. And what's the last one? Loudly. Did I do Dan today? Did I do Dan today? Dan. She has done it, so write down her name. So the donation is an extreme important part in the life of the householder Shravak. We did all the rest of the things. Last thing we have not done yet. We should do it. We must do it. Remember, do we want this temple to be here today, tomorrow, year after year after year? And when you can grow up, when you sit down over here and give the lecture, do you want to have that happen? For the kids' sake, can we do this? The temple remain alive for long time, for which it can't go without any monetary help. And also on this, the destruction type of parva, there is an amazing amount of piousness occurs within us. And Padmanandi Acharya has given this thing in his scripture that Dan is one of the donation. Dan is one of the most important part of the householder's duty. Not only today, not only these 10 days, but you have to do donation as much as you can. So it just shows our sincerity. It shows our love for our kids. If you can see this kid who can speak so great, can you imagine what can happen to the Jainism in this North America? It will have an amazing, great future. See, fantastic temple. And I am jealous about your temple, Gyan Bhaiya. I have it, but then your temple is much better than my temple. And in our temple, there is on this such type of days, tons of donations are occurring. So whole year's maintenance for the temple is taken care of. Because, I know even there is no dan paid especially is put over here, but we should just open our wallet, do as much as we can, and show our sincerity to our Jineswar Bhagwan. And so here, I'm going to stop over here. Anybody has any question, you can ask me. For those people who like to, you already know the treasurer, Kuber, right? He's holding the bag. So he has brought his bag, big bag today. So fill it up with all the checks today. Now go ahead. Yeah. Accurate. So out of 12 times height of Bhagwan will be Mansthan. Right? Okay. Any other questions? Before we go down and not to the lunchroom, we'll go down to Mansthan to look at it, and then we'll be going for lunch. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Anybody else? Quickly. Yeah. Any questions? No. Go ahead.
Sorry, before everybody goes.
1 second. Hold it. Sit down there.
I hope you enter and doing some. Everybody is doing